Understanding the research process will help you achieve better success as you search for your ancestors. Each time you begin research on a new family, follow these steps. 1. Identify what you know. 2. Determine what you want to learn. 3. Find the records. And 4. Analyze the information found to plan your further research. Step 1 is to identify what you know. First, gather the information your family has. This could include photos, letters, and other documents. You can enter this information on an ancestor chart or family group sheet. Next, you want to look for easy-to-find records in the major databases such as Ancestry or Family Search. Step 2 is to determine which specific family you want to work on. If you are searching for information on your great-grandfather, researching his whole family will help you find more information about him specifically. If you get stuck in your research, review the records you have already found and notice the other people listed. Step 3 is to find the records. The first place to start is to find what has already been compiled by other researchers. Other people's trees and histories can provide important clues on your family. But remember, these sources were written by someone else, so you need to verify any information you find. For example, just because you find the same tree published many times on the internet does not necessarily mean that the tree is correct. There are many places to find other people's family trees. Some of the bigger collections include Ancestry and Family Search. Published local histories and family genealogies contain information not found anywhere else. The Genealogy Center has an extensive collection of county histories and family genealogies. Remember to verify any information you find in these histories and genealogies. You will increase your success in finding records if you take the time to understand the locality where your ancestors lived. State and especially county boundaries changed over time. And, as mentioned before, many of the records, such as vital, land, and probate records, are found by searching the county. Maps relating to the time period of your ancestor will be especially helpful to your research. At this point in your research process, you have gathered more information. This information will help you find additional census and vital records. Narrow down your searches by searching for a specific record in a specific location. One useful research method is to create a timeline. List the date and location of each event you know in your ancestor's life. Use the census records to help you know where your ancestor was living. This will help you know where to look for vital records. Or if you have a date and a place on a vital record, this will help you know where to look for a census record. You want to try and find a census record for each census year your ancestor was alive. Don't just look at the index of the census, because the original census record has additional information. Here are some tips if you can't find the census record you are looking for. Try searching in a specific census, like 1860. This will narrow down your results. Remember that people sometimes went by their middle name or only listed their initials. Also, try searching for your ancestor's spouse or children, especially for those with unusual names. The age listed in the census can be off by several years, so allow at least 2 years of variation. And finally, remember that spelling was not standardized back then, so check all the variations for your ancestors' names. When searching for vital records, remember that birth and death certificates were not that common in the 1800s. Check the Family Search and Ancestry's Wiki for more details. Also remember to check the Genealogy Center's State Snapshot pages, which highlight our collection. Or, for a complete listing, search the Genealogy Center catalog. After searching for census and vital records, the next step in finding the records is to look at the other major record types. These include probate, land, tax, military, and ethnic records. Search the Genealogy Center catalog by entering the name of the record, such as land, and then the name of the location. Try separate searches for the city, the county, and the state. The final step in the research process is to analyze the information you have found. Compare each of the records to see if the information agrees with previously found records. Some records are created by someone who had first-hand knowledge of the event, such as a marriage license. Other records were created with second-hand knowledge. Now, use the information you have found to plan your further research. Each time you begin work on a new family, use the research process to successfully discover your ancestors.